getting closer. That looks like my son. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. A little bit closer. It looks like him. It really looks like him. As he gets a little closer, a few more feet. That's my son. That's my son that was lost. He was lost, but now he's found. Ran to him. Fell on his neck and kissed him. Cried out, bring a robe. Bring shoes. Bring a ring. Hey, y'all over yonder, get the fatted calf and kill it. This my son was lost, but now he's found. Let me tell you something. Restored. Michael restored back to reality. Restored back to fellowship with the Father. And there's nothing any better. There's no amount of money can buy that when you're lost and hopeless. All of the money that he spent, every dime of his savings he spent out there was gone. But he would gladly give everything if he could scrape it back and give it back to the Father. But there was no need. The Father didn't need the money. He just needed to know that the Son was back home. Listen to me, church. Have we lost it some? Have we forgotten what God has done for us? And where we are tonight. All of these years, I've watched people. And I say this respectfully. Please, you got to understand, you have to be a pastor to understand what I'm about to say. I've watched people come and go. I've buried people. I walked out to the cemetery many, many times, trying to say words of comfort to those that were bereaved, to those that lived a godly life and was a pillar in the church. It was a testimony. It was a joy to go to their celebration day. You may think I'm crazy. They just didn't die. They celebrated that day. They went to heaven. I've married kids, young people, and I've watched their lives. Some stayed together. And I'm not being critical. Please, please. I've watched some divorce. I've watched some of their lives materialize and become great people. Then I've watched others just lose it all and finally just keep going down. And then in our ministry, I've watched kids, I'm going to pick on Sean again. I've watched kids like Sean and Angela. They were our camp kids.